What's going on, guys? This is Ocean here, and for the first time in about 3 or 4 months, you can see I am playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Oh boy. So today I'm just here to talk to you guys about my doctor visit today and what the doctor actually said to me. For all of you out there who don't know, I am diabetic. It's type 1 in particular, and type 1 diabetes is... There's only 2 types, but type 1 is technically what most people would say the worst you can get because you take shots before every meal and shots before you go to bed. But today I went to the doctor. It was a pretty early appointment. Well, what I call early was 8:15, so I had to get up at 7:30, or actually 7:15 for that matter. You know, get in the shower and go. We arrived there. This is when the first wait happened. So like I said before, my appointment time was at 8:15, so we sat out in the waiting area for about till 8:35, 8:40, so it was about 20 minutes after, which isn't bad, but I mean, I had to be at work at 10 o'clock, and you know, I'm kind of running on a tight schedule here. So as I get checked up and everything, after the nurse actually comes down and gets me, she sets me down, she says, okay, check your blood pressure, yada yada yada, blood work for diabetes. She pricks my finger, you know, takes my blood sample for my blood sugar, see what it's running, and then takes some for my A1C, which A1C is your average blood sugar, or how average your blood sugar has been over 3 months. Is why I have to go back to the doctor every 3 months to get a checkup, just to make sure my blood sugar is staying normal. Well, it didn't go as good. My A1C ended up being 10, which is around the immediate action needed. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I never really checked my sugar at all. I just took insulin for what I thought the number would be for taking. So like, say if I ate a hamburger and french fries, I would take about a 10 or 11 for that, but then I would also probably eat something extra which would cause my blood sugar to skyrocket back up, so I never really was keeping it under control the right way. So the doctor really scolded me and said in the next 10 years I would probably either lose my eyesight, lose my hearing, lose a body part or something. He said, you just need to make sure you check up on things. Well then, you know, I see my uncle over here, you know, he's diabetic and his blood sugar runs 411 all the time, and he's been diabetic for 20 years and he hasn't lost a body part yet, or his eyesight or his hearing. You know, he's been going, actually not even 20, almost 30 years, going on 30 now, he's been diabetic and he's still going strong. But I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to persuade me to get better, but I'm trying. So as I hear the news about my A1C, they're like, we'll need you to get blood work, and of course around this time it's about it's around 9:30, and I'm like, I'm not making it to work. So I sent a text to my boss and said, hey, I'll be there maybe a little bit later. I just couldn't give him an honest time because we were running so far behind. And then went to get my blood work. That literally took 2 minutes, you know, just to stick in the arm, draw the blood out, okay, you're good, bye, and all was well with the lab work. Then the pharmacy came in and screwed really my whole day over. We literally were there at the pharmacy for around an hour. It was like 10:35 before we got out, which I was supposed to be work at 10. That now was pushed back even further, and I was just sitting here freaking out, like, what's my boss gonna do? You know, I don't know what to do. So the pharmacy lady, you know, she really didn't know great English, which didn't help me at all. You know, it just drug time out even more. She would ask me something, and I turned to my mom. I was like, what did she say? Because she spoke Spanish and English, but she was a really, really heavy Spanish speaker, and she did not know very good English. And I was just like, oh my goodness, okay, I just want my stuff, and I'll leave. So I did, you know, I got my stuff finally somehow. We left. I got to work at around 11:30, and my boss kind of didn't really like the fact that I was an hour and a half over what I said I'd be worth. But the moral of the story is, being diabetic sucks. It's really hard being diabetic. I honestly wanted to start a like a charity and do charity YouTube videos and charity streams with diabetics, but I just need some help getting it started, and I really wish that someone would actually take this under consideration, that I want to start like some kind of diabetic something to, you know, benefit other diabetics and try to find a cure for it. So what do you guys think? Should I start a GoFundMe or something just to you know, allow people to donate for a good cause, and once September rolls around and I get enough money, I will not. I will do will begin doing streams, and I might just start doing a diabetic stream. But as of right now, I can't because I'm limited to one monitor, and the Elgato chat cables that I bought for $10 don't work at all because they said, oh well, you have the old Elgato. I had the very first Elgato. They're like, oh, you have the old Elgato, so you can't really do much with it anyway, so I'm gonna have to wait to get a new monitor and then just record straight from my PS4 to my PC that way. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let's aim for 5 likes. Remember to subscribe for more daily to buy daily content. I will try to be uploading a new Destiny video either tomorrow or Sunday. So yeah guys, I am O Saints and I will see you guys next time.